Each of us lives dependent and bound by our individual knowledge and our awareness. All that is what we call reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion. We all live inside our own fantasies.
Have you ever been in a position in your life where everything goes right, the universe is on your side, but somehow you still manage to come out losing? When put in this position, people have two responses. The first reaction is to think negatively and assume, as a result, life is meaningless. This form of thinking is called nihilism. Nihilism is the belief that life is meaningless and is filled with nothing but pain. Because of such pain, all actions are futile and there's no reason to try.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated.
That's why people who have a nihilistic point of view will imagine the world or reality to be cold and dark. And everything you do will seemingly be meaningless because you feel as if you are a drop of water in the vast ocean. What impact can a drop of water have? Nothing, because you are one of many. But if you look at life with the expectations that you have no meaning, then you cannot truly live, because every action you have ever thought of has no meaning. But even a drop of water can leave a stain, and that's why the next point of view, or the second reaction people have, is a form called existentialism. I can't properly pronounce the terminology because I have an accent, but this is the belief that we can overcome absurdity no matter how great or big the absurdity is. And this point of view is simply the fact that if we exist, we can overcome. Existential philosophy is to overcome absurdity, or more accurately, for man to triumph over the absurdity of existence. For you to be put in a losing position is absurd in itself. For you to be born and determined a loser because you are in a situation, for instance, poverty, war, or generational curses, that is absurd in itself. Life is absurd, but for us as men, as people, as a race, it is our duty to overcome because we exist. We will never always have the right factors in life for us to succeed, but that does not matter. We can still overcome because we exist. Because life is full of absurdities that you cannot begin to describe, but it's how we react to these absurdities is what creates your expectations. But regardless of what form of thinking you're in, for instance, nihilism or existentialism, we still have to understand that expectations do not create reality. Reality does not care about your expectations because it is the world as it is and the state of things that actually exist, as opposed to our ideals or theories on them. Reality does not care about our feelings. Expectations are merely our perception of reality. Maybe if I did this one thing different, or maybe if I worked a little bit harder, I could succeed. But sometimes in life you don't win, no matter if the world is with you or if you had all the odds in your favor. Sometimes you can lose for no reason at all, and that is the reality of the fact. But losing and winning are two sides of the same coin. If you can lose for no reason, you can win for no reason. Life is suffering, pain, and misery, but on the same hand, it is also happiness, joy, and pleasure. One way of thinking about this is, if dreams can come true, why couldn't nightmares? They're still dreams. You can't live life only seeing the good and ignoring the bad, nor can you do the opposite, because we are all one event away from experiencing the good or bad. Reality waits for no one. We cannot hide from it, we cannot escape it, and we cannot lie to it. This video is not me telling you to think one way or another. This video is just me simply explaining some of the things that happen, because oftentimes we experience a situation where we feel like everything is going right, and then suddenly everything goes wrong, and then people come to the terms of realization that, oh, that life sucks, life is this, life is that. But sometimes you gotta look at the bigger picture. Life isn't just one way or the other. Life has multiple aspects to it, and we all make choices, and each choice we make impacts another choice that we have to make. And this is basically the end credits or end scenes to me. I don't want to make a very long video or a very short video. I just simply wanted to speak on a subject that was apparent to today. So as you can see, you can hear some errors at this end scene. Everything else was scripted, and this is kind of unscripted. So I just wanted to say, if you liked the video, thank you for watching.